Let's see what this is. Looks like the remnants of a pit toilet. What are we gonna find inside here? To be honest, I'm a little bit creeped out. I don't know what's gonna be behind this door here. Let's see. Looks like we've got a convertible pit toilet. I've never seen such a thing. Well, I guess pit toilet's better than no pit toilet, but man, that looks kind of nasty in there. Hey, but it's still got clean toilet paper. Far out. That was an adventure. Welcome, friends. This journey takes us to Red Rock Canyon State Park, California, in the Ricardo Campground. When planning this trip, I had no memory of ever visiting this park before, but upon checking out the visitor center, I found that was not quite accurate. There are no reservations for this state park. Just head on in, find an empty spot, head over to the visitor center, and pay your $35 per night fee. We'll check out the visitor center later in this video, but when I was there, I did find a map that showed the boundaries of the park. To my surprise, I did see an area called Last Chance Canyon, which I had visited as a kid in Boy Scouts. And on those same camping trips, we went just outside the park boundary to visit the Burrow-Schmidt mine. You know, more and more of these trips bring up memories of childhood camping adventures. I've always considered myself to have sort of a Peter Pan mentality, never wanting to grow up. And these camping adventures remind me of a search for Never Never Land. Second star to the right, and straight on till morning. To the right, we see the handicapped sites with concrete pads and an accessible bathroom. Lots of Joshua trees next to many of the sites. The sites are a combination of back-in and pull-throughs, most of which butt right up against unique formations bordering the park. After a drive around, we chose site number 12. A nice wide back-in, great view of the Joshua trees, and right across from the trash, our water supply, and the convertible pit toilet. Red Rock Canyon State Park is located about 2 hours north of Los Angeles, 1 hour and 20 minutes east of Bakersfield, California, and Death Valley National Park is located about an hour and 40 minutes to the northeast. Red Rock Canyon was established as a state park in 1968 when legislation was passed and signed to create Red Rock Canyon State Park, the first state park in Kern County. Historically, the park was a trade route used for thousands of years by Native Americans. Around 1850, it was used by the footsore survivors of the famous Death Valley Trek. Throughout the late 1800s, the area is used by prospectors searching for silver and gold. The canyon was also used as a passage in driving large flocks of sheep northward and as a stagecoach stop. In more recent times, Red Rock Canyon has been the location of many movies, videos, and commercials. In addition, the canyon is considered a wonderful classroom for the study of geology, paleontology, photography, as well as an ideal place for family camping and exploration. So the way it works is when you get here, there's a big giant loop. You come into the park right by the visitor center. You drive around through the loop and you look for empty spots that you might think you like. And you find an empty spot that you like, and you drive back to the visitor center. You tell them you want, like for instance, today I picked site 12, and then you pay your $25. They give you a little tag for your window, and you tell them how long you're staying, and you're good to go. If the visitor center is closed, which it is from time to time, and definitely if you come in the evening or very early morning, then they have just little envelopes where you stick your money in, rip off the tag, put it on in the front of your car. There is no cell service here, so thank God for Starlink. No real amenities of any type other than pit toilets. There is water. No hookups, no electricity, no water at individual campsites. There is a dump station, although the dump station is run by an independent company, not associated with the state of California. I rode my bike around earlier today. Took some video of some of the multiple campsites. If I had to guess, if I had to estimate, I'd say this place was maybe 20% full. There are multiple trails available for those who want to take a little hike. I just explored the cool area behind the campground. That was enough for me. I'm old and fat. I did ride my bike around a little bit. My non-sponsored electric bike. There are 50 sites to choose from, 50 campsites to choose from, most of which are right up against the side of the hill here with the cool geological formations, as you can see. But there's a few that are separated a little further out. Most of the campsites are fairly well spread out, although there are a few that are right next to each other. Would I stay here again? Absolutely. I really enjoy. This is my second night here so far. I really enjoyed the visit. Very tranquil, relaxing. It's hard to, I don't know, maybe some people can look at the desert and just see dirt and rocks, and my idea sometimes of natural beauty would be tall trees and brush and water features and waterfalls, but there's a beauty to the desert that you don't really think about until you get out here and just appreciate it for what it is. One super cool thing about this campground is each site, well, most of the sites at least, are right up against the cliffs here, and there's some really unique, almost sort of hoodoo type environments back here. Man, some of those rocks look awfully sketchy. Seems like it would be pretty dangerous to camp here during a rain. Cool little miniature nature hike right behind. There's my camp right there. Almost seems like I expect to see a Jawa jump out at me from around one of these little corners here. clean campfire ring is always a good thing, which leads to a great evening campfire. On our way out, let's check out the visitor center. On the day we were there, there was a bus full of kids checking out the visitor center. This is where you check in and you can buy firewood, but also many displays, including, as you can see here, a little history lesson in the geological formations of the park, a bit of history about the Native Americans who lived in this area, and of course, swag, t-shirts, stickers, coffee mugs, and all that cool stuff. In addition to a lot of fossils and bones representing the history of animal life in the park. After hitting the dump station, we find ourselves on the way home. This trip gave me a really deep appreciation of desert camping and gives me a lot of ideas for some future camping adventures. If you've ever stayed at Red Rock Canyon State Park in California, let us know about your adventures in the comments below. We'd really appreciate it. We appreciate you checking out our videos. And as always, please like and subscribe and hit that notification button so you know when we've got a new video coming out. Thanks for watching and have a great day.